So welcome everyone. I'm so excited that you have joined us today to take a look at the Zyia Active opportunity. I'm just briefly going to mention to you guys who I am so that you know who's talking. And then I'll get into the details more about our brand and we can sort of, find out if it's a good fit for you. My name is Robyn Gilleran and I am an executive with Zyia Active. I've been with the brand for a little bit over a year. And I really just sort of started focusing more on my business, I'd say mid-January to February. So it's really exploded. We're having a great time. It is an amazing opportunity and the perfect timing, actually. It's almost like a ground floor opportunity because we've only been around for 3 short years. I have been in social selling for a little over 7 years, I'd say. And I love what I do. I'm also an actor and a model sort of on the side, I should say, because really there's not that many acting gigs in Michigan. I'm a mom of 2 boys and my husband is a pretty busy physician. And we also both do stand-up comedy. So we do a lot of stuff at our house and it's a lot of fun. But I just love how I can fit in my Zyia Active business when I want. So that's the best part about the business. Are you guys hearing me okay? I heard some feedback. Everything good? Okay, so that's enough about me. I do want to talk to you guys just a little bit about, I think I have 6 topics that I'm going to bring up, things that you should keep in mind when you're looking at a business like Zyia. The first thing you need to know is a little bit about the company. And I'm sort of new to Zyia myself, really. I've been around for a year and I've really been only really working my business. I have to be honest, I sort of signed up just for the discount initially. But then when I saw how great the business opportunity was, I sort of switched my focus from some other things I was doing and really focused on the business, and it's been going great. So I am sort of new. Let's say I'm sort of new. But Zyia has been around for a little over 3 years now. And we're really considered a baby company as far as social selling goes. And so, like I said earlier, this is a ground floor opportunity. It is amazing how set up we are for growth right now. We are debt free, which is amazing. And our sales are up over 600% in the last 12 months. The company is super generous with their compensation plan, incentives, and bonuses. So I'll talk a little bit about that too. So the first thing that you want to sort of think about when you're considering an opportunity like this is how passionate you are about the product you're selling, the product that you're going to represent, and the values of the company. Now, you may not have even tried a pair of our leggings yet. And once you do, you're going to be sold, I promise. They're the most amazing things. They cover up all the cellulite. They hold in that mommy tummy that I have. They are the best. And I love our pocket leggings. I always put a water bottle in when I'm taking my walks, my phone on the other side, and I'm set for hands-free, walking around. You can even carry some weights if you want. But really, it's not just about the product, right? It's about the passion that you're going to have. And maybe because you haven't even tried the product yet, you're not passionate about it yet. So it could be the person who invited you to today's call, their passion that brought you to the call and sort of exploring the opportunity. So welcome if that's the case. And your passion will grow, I promise. It'll grow from the community. It'll grow because you'll love the products. And even if you don't love all the products, I'm sure you're going to find something that is the perfect fit for you that you're going to love. So really, honestly, we are passionate about our business, not only because we're team building and making money and earning free product, we actually do have a really great community. And the values of our company really are amazing. We have these 4 pillars at Zyia. They stand on a foundation of community, light, activity, and uplift. And I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that too in a bit. So the next thing that you want to consider when you're thinking about an opportunity like this is how the compensation plan works. This is important because if you're signing up just to get a discount, that's one thing. But if you want to make some money, you probably want to know how it works, right? So we have a really well-designed compensation plan, and it builds in rewards for team leaders. And those are, if you want to start team building, you can actually make more money. But if you just want to sell, you can also make commission based on your personal sales, which is really great. So the commission starts at 20%. So a regular old rep makes 20% commission. And what's exciting is that if you sell $1,000 within a calendar month, you actually get an 8% pay raise. So instead of 20%, you're going to make 28%. So I always try to encourage people, like, why not sell that $1,000, Another thing is that you actually do earn a free subscription to your website if you sell just $600 in a month. So that's great too. I always try to encourage people to hit that at the very least, and then why not just throw in an extra $400 in sales, which really can be like one order sometimes. I have to be honest, some ladies spend that much. And, then all of a sudden you're making 28%. So it's kind of fun. And you do also, like I said, earn team coaching commissions by sharing the opportunity and coaching a team. We're here to help. We do events like this to help you recruit if you're interested in that. And if you're not, no worries. You don't have to do this on your own too. Like if you're worried about starting a team, if that scares you, don't worry. Your upline leader does have systems in place to help coach you and coach your team. So it's totally fine. And also another thing with compensation is that we do offer 2 trips a year, and we have cash bonuses extra, like each month there's some fun incentive usually for hitting specific sales goals. So that's always great too. The third thing that I'd like to bring up that you should consider is what kind of support and training can you expect from the company and your team? So I have to be honest, I am so impressed with the amount of training that this team has displayed. Zyia themselves, they have special, amazing trainings like calls and, Zoom calls like this. And then there's also a back office with lots of information in the back that you can train on yourself. But our own team, we actually have our own personal training website, which is incredible. It has step-by-step instructions for doing everything and anything. And we also have a team Facebook page where we have units where you can go and you can learn anything you need to learn. And we also do have a lot of systems in place for our team. So everything is super duplicatable. We have spreadsheets and charts that you can follow along with links, and we make it super easy so that you can have a successful business right from the get-go. So no worries about the training and support that you'll get from us. The fourth thing that we're going to talk about is how can you be successful? It's super important to know that I'm going to say, okay, do I need to follow the same path as my leader to have the support of the team? So that is like super important to know, because sometimes you can get involved with a business like this and it is expected of you to follow some sort of like path, and like you have to do this and you have to do this, or people are not going to support you. And that is not the case with our team. You need to know that you get to decide what success means to you. Of course, I always push my team to do as much as they can and kind of get out of their comfort zone so that they can grow and have a great, successful business. But I do like to hear from each individual person and help them determine what their goals are each month, because it is fun to set goals, because then you know when to celebrate. But it's never anything that's pushed upon you, or never anything that you need to feel that you owe anyone. The only person you owe anything to in your business at Zyia is yourself. So you get to decide what success means to you, and you get to decide what you want to do with your business. Whether you want to make $200 a month, or you want to make $2,000 a month, or you want to replace a full-time income, you can do it with Zyia. I promise. It is so incredibly easy. And I have to be, this is like the 3rd social selling gig I've had in my 8 years. And I have never found a team that has been so supportive with such great, amazing systems in place that are duplicatable to make it super easy and fun. And no one has ever pressured me to do anything that I did not want to do. So it's kudos to the team for, for putting it together that way. It's very happy. Another thing to consider too that does help you be successful is our generous hostess benefits. Okay, so our generous hostess plan. A hostess with just a $1,000 show can get 4 items at 50% off and $150 in free items. And if she has a $2,000 party, which I have done a few of those, she gets 8 items at 50% off and $300 free. That is a lot of stuff. So it will help you to keep your business rolling because you're going to meet people all the time that want more than they can afford. And you can tell them, hey, you should just host a party, and they will. It's amazing how generous the hostess program is. So as you meet people through your business, you're going to be able to be set up for success. The 5th thing I would like to talk about and sort of delve in a little bit more is the team culture. So what are the company and the team culture like? So I sort of touched base on this in the beginning of our little chat, talking about the 4 pillars that we stand on. So those again are light, activity, community, and uplift. And really we do stand on those 4 pillars. We have a mission at Zyia, and it is to inspire and uplift by making activity a fun and essential part of life. So this is big for me because I grew up a super chubby girl, and I totally need to make sure that I'm active and, doing well with my eating habits. And I have found that it's been a really great source of me being accountable by being a part of Zyia, because I put on my active wear every day, and then I go for my walk and I take my picture or whatever. So it's really been a great resource for me personally, and I've really enjoyed it. So another personal example that I'd like to share about this is I actually was really sick with COVID. I got it in March, and it was right after I just started my business, really amping it up, because I sort of started focusing it on it, mid-January to February. And my team really rallied. They all got involved. My upline leader was helping me run parties. She was helping my new teammates launch and doing all of this stuff while I was in bed. It was so great. I got messages from people that were on our team that I didn't even know, sending me, inspirational messages to try to uplift me and make me feel better. I felt like such a part of the community, and really it made me want to do better and better with my business, to be honest. I was so moved by some of the notes that I got from women I hadn't even met yet. So it's a really great team culture, I have to say it is. And, of course things happen where things aren't going perfectly, but we're always there to sort of support each other and help lift each other up. And I really like the pillars. They sound a little cheesy if you're not in it, I get it, but once you're in it, you'll totally understand. And really, honestly, once you're in it, you'll be so happy. So the 6th thing that I want to talk to you about is it's more logistical, right? Let's get away from all that silly, cheesy, feely stuff. And let's talk about inventory, shipping, and customer service at Zyia. So one of the best things about Zyia is that all of our inventory is sent directly from our warehouse to the customer. And I just saw an amazing video today of a new warehouse that we're getting because we have grown so much. So we're getting a brand new warehouse. We're getting all this inventory. It's going to be crazy. So if you've looked at the website recently and you've noticed that we're out of stock of some things, they're all coming back, and we're going to totally be well stocked over the next few weeks here. So yes, the inventory comes directly from the warehouse, which is so good. If you've ever worked in a social selling company where you had to be responsible for delivering things, that is no fun. If you've ever hosted a party and you had to have all of the orders sent to your house and you had to deliver them to all of your friends and make sure that is no fun either, right? It's kind of stressful, and also it's, it's sort of is icky, like, oh, I have to deliver all this stuff. I'm a hostess. And, so it's very convenient for your hostesses and for you when you do your self-hosted parties too. So again, I was talking a little bit about that website. We all each have our own personal website. You do not have to enter in the orders. Your customers can go directly to a link and just click it and go and shop on their own. Of course, if you want to give them personal service, you can. So that's great. You can place those orders too. But the website is awesome, and it is actually free for 60 days. And then every month that you sell $600 or more, it continues to be free. And if you don't, let's say you have a bad month or you don't want to work that month, you actually just pay $15 to keep the website going. So not too bad. Also returns and exchanges. So we can process those right in our back office. It's super easy. You click a button and, that's all you really need to do is tell your customer to send their item back, or you can actually create a free return ship. Well, it's not free. You have to pay for it. A return shipping label. If you want to take care of them. I do that for my customers that are exchanging items just to keep them around. We actually make our customers pay for returns to keep our shipping down low. Our shipping starts at $3.50, and it's super expensive to send clothes. So that's how we keep the shipping low, by making people pay when they have to return or exchange. So our team came up with a way that we can create a label in PayPal that we can just send it to our people, and it costs us $3.50 to, for them to send their item back. And I just do that as a personal service to my customers that are exchanging. Of course, if they want their money back, they do have to pay to send it back. But usually I can help them find something else that they want to get when they're returning something. Also, if there is a problem, Zyia has a super helpful, friendly customer service team that you can contact through email, chat, or a phone call, and your customers can too. So the last thing that we're going to talk about is number 7, will marketing resources be available to me? And I mean, since our business is basically done all online right now, it's a super important topic. Zyia has awesome photos of real life models of all shapes and sizes and colors that they make available to reps through our website, Instagram, and Facebook. So great. There's also an all Zyia Facebook marketing images page that's generated, content generated by reps that we can post our own pictures, and you can steal other people's pictures. So that's really great. And our team already has a very awesome Facebook party. It's an all virtual show that is available for all reps in our entire team to share. And we use it through this really great program called Cinch Share that you can share posts to Facebook. Super great. And all of our content is there and updated every Sunday by the leaders on our team. So super great. Lots of awesome content in there to share in your VIP group and on your page. But I'll tell you, really, you've got to learn how to take a selfie. And if you can't, we will teach you, because your customers and your friends and family are going to want to see you in your new Zyia, because they want to see you be very excited and cute in your new clothes. And that's something you can learn if you don't know how to take a picture already. So that's it. That's all I have to share. And I'd love to open it up for questions. If anybody, needs anything or, wants me to clarify something a little bit more, let's hear what you got. Cheers.
I just wanted to say hi, Robyn. It's actually Kara, not Grace.
I wondered. I was like, is that Grace listening in, or is that Kara on her phone? I love it. Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Great job.
Hey, Robyn, it's Corey. I just had
Corey.
a quick question, and it's just that I couldn't write as fast as you were sharing information. Sure. But when you were talking about the generous hostess plan, there were 2 scenarios you went through. One was $1,000 show, and one was the $2,000 show.
Yes, but
can you go back to the $1,000 show?
Exactly.
Can you repeat what you said that was?
Yeah, so I should clarify too, because $1,000 in sales is, for an online party, that seems like a lot. I think almost every single one of my shows are get to 1,000 just because I work them and we have a system where we do. But our benefits start at just $200 in sales, just so that you guys all know. And you still at $200 in sales, a hostess gets 2 half-offs and $20 free. So it's like, basically like a t-shirt or a tank or whatever, and a bra, and then 2 half-offs. Like, so good, right? Just for $200 in sales. But the $1,000 party, that is 4 items at 50% off and $150 free. That's for a $1,000 party. And then a $2,000 party, that doubles. So it would be 8 items at 50% off and $300 free. It's super generous. I've had like a few $2,000 parties, and the hostess is like, oh my gosh, that's so much stuff. Like, one hostess was like, I don't even know if I need 8 half-offs, but of course she found some things.
They also get free shipping too, right, Robyn?
Yes. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
The hostess gets free shipping. I think that's with a $1,000 party.
Yeah, 1,000. Yeah.
And do you have any minimums set, like monthly minimums?
Yeah, so that's a good question. We do have a $300 every 6-month minimum. And that's just to maintain activity. But I have to be honest, if you're not selling $300 in 6 months, then you don't want to be paying that $15 website fee. You just want to be a hostess. You don't want to rep the brand, so it's like a wash, $300. I mean, I could buy $300 in 6 months of activewear,
Right.
But yeah, that's the minimum. And your start kit counts as that. So even if you just buy the kit, you're still an active rep. There is a 25% discount on the clothes for reps. It's a rep discount, but I never use it because I'm consistently selling 1,000 a month. So I'm making that 28% commission. So I just shop my own site as a customer, and I earn host rewards, and I earn my 28% commission, which is better than a 25% discount, in my opinion. What do I know, though?
Another question. Kara told me that you guys are selling in the US and Canada. Are there other plans for further global expansion?
Oh, I would love that. What do you think? Where should we go next? One of our owners is from Mexico. I have never asked her if we have plans to go there, but I don't know. I have no idea if they have plans, but I am going to Jamaica with the team on the incentive trip that I earned. And I will definitely be asking that question because I think that's really interesting, like European market or something.
Australia would be great.
You got some friends there?
I do. I have some team. I have team there, but they're really into athleisure wear, athletic wear,
Yes.
being fit, being healthy. Like I could see it really aligning culturally with Australia. So that would be interesting.
I think it would be fantastic. We are a baby company. We just launched, I think it's only been a little over a year in Canada. So, I mean, that's something that they I'm sure would look into. They're great. The owners are amazing, like just amazing people.
Another question. I'm just going to like rapid fire all kinds of weird questions.
I love it.
Just because. Okay. So you talked about returns. You have to pay for returns.
Customers pay to ship back. Yes.
Okay. And if we return on a customer's behalf, then we're paying for the return.
No, well, they always return. You can have your customers pay to return all the time. There's several social selling companies that do that. I buy from one a lot, and if I have a return, I have to go to the post office and pay. But our team has found a great way for us to be able to offer an added sort of customer service. If someone bought an $80 pair of leggings and they didn't fit and they want to exchange for something else, you can create a shipping label in PayPal that you can send to them, and it's by weight. It usually starts at $3.50, and they can just print it and put it in their post box with the flag up, and it's just a convenience for someone who's just exchanging instead of returning. But if someone is returning an item, I do just say, oh, sorry, it didn't work out. If you want your money back, here's the address, send it back.
And are there any limitations on returns? Like beyond a certain date, you won't take a return? Like other companies, like my other company, we have a 60-day return policy.
So right now our returns are 90 days. And that's something that they extended because of, with COVID, we had some stock issues that it was taking a while to, we didn't want people to be stuck with something they didn't want. We wanted them to be able to exchange it. So 90 days is the return policy for money back or for exchanges. Money back, I believe, is 30 days. And the original tax must be attached.
Can I chime in for a second on that?
Yeah.
Rob, I love it. Honestly, everybody that basically, I haven't had anybody return. Everyone's just, needed an exchange. And the PayPal, Corey, I can obviously show you how to do that, but it's so easy. And they just throw it in their mailbox. You just send them the shipping label and it's very inexpensive. And then they pay for the shipping on the item that they're repurchasing right now. So it's been really great. Everyone that has been buying from me, they've been fine with it.
And what's really cool is that you're right. I mean, I think I've had since I've really amped up my business since, January or whatever, I think I've had maybe 2 people return for their money back. So, and I think that most people are returning only because, it's a new company. They're trying to get their sizing right. So like, I don't know, sometimes I wear an 8, sometimes I wear a 10. Should I get the 6'8" or should I get the 8'10"? I'm not sure. So, so that's really the only issue. I haven't had anybody say, oh my gosh, I hate this. And I never will shop with you again. So, I love that we can give them that extra, sort of customer service. Like, thank you. I'm happy you're trying it and I'm happy you're going to try something new. And it costs you $3.50. It's not really a big deal.
Got it. So that makes me think, for those who are new to the brand, who've never worn the line, so many people have been or do wear Lulu or Athleta.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have sort of a standard response that you give people, like that describes how the quality of the line might compare to those brands?
Yeah, and sizing is comparable. So somebody who has worn an extra small is going to wear an extra small, and on the website it'll say size up or size down. And then we have a team of almost 1,000 people that we can easily go in there and say, hey, this person always buys the Lulu Align, what size, and she's a 6, should she get a 6 in our Brilliance, and it works out pretty well that way, that you can ask in the group if you need something. And there's a search tool too that you can search to see if someone else has asked, which is kind of cool. I mean, I like our little team page. And then we also have our own little, I have my own little personal team page, but there's only 50, 55 people or something on our team. Not 1,000 yet, Kara. We're working on it.
We're getting there.
and if people ask how your quality compares to Lulu or Athleta, what do you have a response?
I've got some testimonials from people that I can read to them. I have had people say they like our quality better. It's comparable. It's it's really great stitching. I have this one that I copied actually that I can send it to you if you'd like. It's from a guy who used to work in fashion in New York. And he said, I'm really particular about my clothes. I only bought from this party because Angie invited me and I wanted to support her. And he bought a few things and he was floored at the craftsmanship for the price. He was like, this is almost crazy. He said, I like these pants better than my Lulu pants. So, I mean, Pretty
That's
good.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good. I haven't like memorized the website or anything, but just glanced through it a couple times. It seems like the pricing is a little less,
Yes, yes.
certainly than Lulu, but even maybe some things are less than Athleta too.
Yes, oh for sure. It is definitely a fraction of Lulu. We don't say half, but there are some items that are about half price. And then Athleta, I'd say it's a maybe 30% less. I mean, those are great quality brands. And we're not going to poo-poo the fact that those are quality companies, but this is just a little bit more affordable and a little bit different. I think that you'll find, if you haven't purchased yet, a pair of light and tight leggings. They are incredible and they hide everything. There's no cellulite, where I definitely do have cellulite, and it sucks in my belly like nothing. So I've been really happy with the brand.
I'm in.
I have 4 of those.
You have 4, Sarah? Oh, you're ready.
They're the best.
You're going to have to sell the ones that come in the start kit. Sorry. You can raffle them off at your launch party.
Yeah.
Or you can just have backups, Get a size bigger for when I'm bloated today. I'm going to wear my bigger size. My big pants.
Yeah, they're my favorite. I love the light and tights.
I do too. I really like the mid-rise, the ones without pockets. Like, I can't stop touching my legs. Like,
Oh, really? I like the pockets.
I keep rubbing my legs when I wear the, and I kind of like this kind of stuff too. Like, I like that we just have sweatshirts or sweaters or whatever. Like, I've never been really good at dressing casually. I have to say, like, I've always been like super dressed up, or I look like a hobo. So like, I feel like this has really filled a need for me. Like, as far as like, I'm now, thinking about being active every day, and I'm a part of this fun community. And I also like I feel cute. I don't feel like a hobo in my dressing down. So I'm very happy. I like it.
Can I ask a quick question? You went through compensation a little bit. You talked about
Yes.
starting at 20% commission and then earning an extra 8% if you hit the 1,000. And then you just kind of mentioned that also, obviously, there's the opportunity to earn team commissions.
Yes.
Is there a kind of a shortened version of that you can share?
There is a chart. Actually, if you go to Kara's website, if you click join and you scroll down, there are 2 charts. And one is, it sort of shows you what the requirements are, and one shows you what the compensation is. So it's pretty well organized. I had a bit of a hard time understanding exactly. I'm looking it up right now. I was
so
like,
while you're looking it up, let me just ask, do you earn, if you're a team builder, do you earn on your first generation only, or do you earn, how many generations down can you potentially earn from?
you can earn up to, and this is all in there, your 10th level. So you earn a percentage up to your 10th level based on your rank.
Right.
This is all in there. It's called Zyia Representative Rewards. So it starts at 5% on your first level and goes to 11% on your first level. And then you earn up to your 10th level. And actually, I should also mention, if you're that kind of like, if you're focused on team building and making this like a career, you also get a personal sales commission bump at executive, which is the level where I am now. So instead of 20% in personal sales, you actually get 25%.
And then do you add 8% if you hit the 1,000 on top? So you're
Yes.
actually earning 33%?
Exactly.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Okay, so you said that was 25% at executive level.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look at those charts.
Yes,
Right
for
now,
sure.
but...
And honestly, if you want to have a chat about all of that separately, like find out if that's something that you'd like to pursue, I would be happy to set up a Zoom call or just a regular call or whatever with you too.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. I think we had a good call. Did you guys have a good call?
Thanks, Robyn.
Yes, and thanks for being patient with all my questions.
Oh,
Sorry.
I mean, I'm happy to stay on. I don't have anywhere else to go. I'm just finishing my wine here and thinking about my poor dog.
Aw.